people, you haven't heard about me for a long time again. Now you're gonna get an update and also some action, as you can see. And I think I promised you and I promised myself that I'm gonna get my machines moved before the snow falls. And as you can see, I could say that I failed. It's been snowing for some time today, and we have at the moment like 1 centimeter or half inch of snow. But it should melt away in a couple of days. So there shouldn't be much more, and the move of my machine should go just fine. And as you can see, I am now actually moving my machines to my home, to my own basement, which is awesome. And the first machine to go is here. And by the way, I scratched this stamping to the back of the headstock. It says bearings in Finnish 11/14 and my initials. I made that marking when I changed the bearings. And how I'm lifting this machine is quite simple. I have this lifting strap. I think it's 2 tons when it's used in only one way, but I think it's around 6 tons when I have it like this in 3 times. And I'm just having it like this. And since it is putting some load on the screw, I put an accurate size of wood block behind the screw and the casting of the bed casting of the lathe, so it will not bend the rod. So this is the first machine to be loaded to my truck, and the next ones I think will be these 2. They should be on the truck today, and I'm wondering if I should move the press and some other smaller stuff like the compressor and the tank, or should I move one of these machines also. I cannot fit everything at once on the truck, so I have to make 2 loads. And also this milling machine, I cannot lift it with the truck, it's too heavy. So I will rent another big truck with a huge crane, which is able to lift this milling machine from a further distance. And that distance is needed because the yard right here is very wet and slippery. So I know that the large truck will get stuck if it tries to drive where my truck is now. My truck is pretty good to drive on soft surfaces because it has a pretty rough pattern on the rear tires, and also it has only 2 axles, and quite a bit of that load is on the rear axle, which does all the work. Actually, I have never got stuck with this machine, with the truck, though I have driven on pretty difficult places. So, in other words, all of these machines you can see here will be moved by me with my truck. Today I will make 1 load, and maybe Wednesday I will make another one. And maybe on Wednesday I will also call the large truck with a crane, and we will also move this machine. But I will have to plan again how I'm gonna get this machine out. I have to again build this kind of road. You can see how I move this inside here. It's gonna be quite a challenge because I have already taken it out, so I have to rebuild it. it's not very fun to move this machine, but now it's gonna be the last time that I have to do it. And also the large truck that's gonna lift, this one is also gonna lift my big lathe that's now outside. It's gonna move it inside my basement. And also there's gonna be some wrestling on my basement end, because the door is so low that of course the truck cannot lift the machines straight inside. They have to be lowered to the ground and then pushed inside. And what's a problem there is that I didn't have the money to do a concrete casting on the road. So it's now a gravel or a dirt road. So I already asked local scrapyard, and they will actually rent me some large steel plates that I'm gonna coat the road with, so I can use some simple rollers under the machines and push them in. That should work fine. And about my basement, as I speak right now, there are some asbestos removal people working, and they are removing the light walls, which are actually in Finland, in Finnish they are called minerit boards, construction boards. It's a type of a stone board with asbestos in it. So I really don't want to take them out myself, because it would kill me sooner or later. And also they are also removing some other pipe insulations from some water pipes, which are also in the basement and also made of asbestos. So it should be a much safer place for me to work then. And the guys are really professionals. I think I will post some pictures about how they work. They are also actually extremely expensive, but I just have to do it. I really don't want to breathe that stuff. So, and also the road to my basement is now ready. I'm sorry I haven't been able to produce any video about that. But when I get home, when it's daylight time again, I will make a video about the road and how I did it. But it is now done, and that really makes me happy. And now I think I can show you a little bit how I lift this, but it's gonna take so much attention again. Actually, let me try to lay down the camera somehow. Can you see? It's always a little bit scary. Nice and easy. The weight of this machine is around 1,300 kilograms. Maybe about 2,000 pounds. Not sure about the conversion. Okay, it's going down now, and I'm now gonna need 2 hands, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you for now. So bye. And here goes the universal grinder. It's pretty simple to lift. It's got some pretty good lifting points. Again, this door is so low that I had to make some knots right here, which I don't like at all. But that's the only way I could keep the beam of the crane from hitting the top of my door. And I think this is the last large machine today that I'm lifting. I already moved the surface grinder. You can see it there. Okay, now let me lift this and I will get back to you. Okay, much spacier now. I got quite a bit of stuff loaded. The compressor is gone, and the surface grinder, and the universal grinder, and the small lathe. I still have to count for these 2 machines. And I think the smaller stuff I will move with a light trailer, and I can load it with this gantry crane. I've got a pretty good load, and I got all the way surfaces covered of the machines. And it is still snowing. And also my hydraulic press is right there. So basically the most important workshop machines are on board now. And I also took some drill bits and lathe tools and live centers and some measuring equipment, so I can now start machining at home, which is awesome. And tomorrow I'm hoping to be able to move all of those machines in. Okay, I think this is the end of today's video, so probably until tomorrow I will show you some of the moving the machines inside. Okay, thanks for watching and have a nice evening.